Another day in our tropical update. Eta is a shared tropical storm, but it has become a little bit more embedded. We can take a visible loop of it, and it has become better organized, moving northward and merging off Cuba. It made landfall on Cuba last night. Um, Radar data indicates has moved back over water and is now located just offshore east central coast of Cuba. And it also has a pretty nice banding going around it based on that radar. And outflow has expanded, indicating the system is becoming under more favorable conditions last year. It still has to deal with dry air. The intensity of 55 is based on a report of 850 millibar flight level winds of 70 knots and a reliable SFMRF of 55 to 57 knots. It's moving 355 by 10 knots. It's dealing with a mid-level trough. We're gonna look at models to explain this. Hers pretty much the forecast. It goes north for the next 12 hours, then turns west as it gets pulled into the cutoff low. The NAC indicates it becoming a hurricane. Conditions are actually pretty favorable for it. So the Keys could be dealing with a hurricane. Then it moves into the Gulf of Mexico, and by Tuesday afternoon, then it gets forced back northeastward, and it weakens under less favorable conditions. And this is what the models show. Pretty good agreement. I mean, mid-November, and you have a hurricane for Tampa Bay. I mean, a tropical storm for Tampa Bay. I mean, pretty incredible. Here's the models. A lot of them make it a hurricane, but a lot of them keep it just below that. Let's look at yeah, they forecast a Cat 1, but only if the dry air doesn't penetrate to the inner core. Yeah, they make it a 70, 65 knot hurricane for Florida. Hers it is, moves into the Keys out here, then turns northeastward. Our next system, wow, we got two of these motherfuckers. I mean, holy shit. Recent satellite derived wind data confirms that low pressure system had developed several hundred miles southwest of the Azores Islands, and thunderstorm activity, so this is extremely disorganized. However, the craters will develop into tropical subtropical. We can show you this system, which is right here. It's already developing. Another goddamn system. And there's only two weak systems left this season. I mean, I shit you fucking not. We could run our names. Holy fuck. I mean, this system's definitely looking good. I mean, our next system, I tropical wave focus to move over the center of the Caribbean Sea. Oh my god. A Caribbean system has a 20% at 5 days. I mean, we can go for the models on this. I mean, here's the Central Atlantic system for 24 hours for the GFS. 48 hours. 72 hours. Here's the Caribbean system. Here's that low. It just doesn't fucking end. I mean, here's the Caribbean system. Here's the Azores low. Here's Atla. There's an interesting low in the East Pacific. we're not quite done with that season. I mean, and 120 hours, boom. And the Caribbean loan, Azores loan. Right now, I'm forecasting, believe it or not, a 50% chance of development with this system. This system is clearly on its way. The Caribbean low, in my opinion, only deserves like a 20. I mean, Jesus. I mean, we could get the 30 storm this season. I mean, so far they ain't seeing any development in Asia Pacific. We can take a quick look at Asia Pacific. There's absolutely nothing currently, so let's go back to the line. And that's your tropical update of this ridiculous hurricane season.